Once upon a time, there lived a young man named Jean. He was born into a very poor family in a small village. People in the village often spoke badly about his family. They called them lazy and said they did not know how to work hard. But the truth was different. Jean's family worked very hard every day. They tried their best to improve their lives. But bad luck and difficult times kept them stuck in poverty. No matter how much they tried, nothing seemed to change. Jean grew up feeling very sad and hopeless. He looked at his life and thought he had no value in this world. Every day, the harsh words from the villagers hurt him deeply. He felt ashamed to walk in the village because people pointed at him and laughed. One dark day, Jean could not take the pain anymore. He tried to end his own life. Luckily, some people saw him and saved him in time. Instead of showing him kindness, the villagers mocked him even more. They said he was weak and useless. After this painful event, Jean made a strong decision. He told himself, "I must leave home and find a way to get money. I want to lift my family out of this shame." One morning, he packed a few clothes and left the village without knowing exactly where he was going. He had no money, no plans, and no contacts in the big city. But deep in his heart, he carried strong faith. He believed that God would guide him and help him bring money back to save his family from poverty. Jean walked for many hours and finally reached the big city. He was tired and hungry and scared, but he did not give up. He prayed quietly every step of the way, asking God to open a door for him. His faith was not in vain. God heard his silent cries and felt his pain. One afternoon, while Jean was sitting under a tree resting, a rich and successful businessman named Mr. Patrick saw him. Mr. Patrick was known for his big companies and kind heart. He started talking to Jean and learned about his story. Something in Jean's honest eyes touched Mr. Patrick. He decided to give him a chance. He offered Jean a good job in one of his companies. The job paid well and came with training. Jean worked with all his heart. He arrived early every day, learned quickly, and showed great determination. His boss noticed his hard work and honesty. Within a few years, Jean received promotions. He became a manager and earned a high salary. His life changed completely. He was no longer the poor village boy everyone laughed at. He had become a successful and respected man. With his new wealth, Jean went back to his village. He rebuilt his family's old house into a beautiful home. He bought land, started small businesses, and helped his parents live comfortably. The same villagers who once insulted his family now came to him for help. Instead of reminding them of their past words, Jean showed kindness. He fed the hungry ones among them and paid school fees for their children. He wanted them to see that change was possible and that holding anger only hurts everyone. Jean often told people, "I was once at my lowest point, but God lifted me up." His story spread across the village and the city. Many young people who felt hopeless began to believe that their situation could change too. The most important lesson from Jean's life is that when you have faith in God, He will never disappoint you or let you feel ashamed. God uses your own strength and turns it into great success. More valuable than gold, even in the darkest moments. Like when Jean tried to end his life, God was watching over him. He protected Jean from death because he had already prepared a better path full of blessings for him and his family. We should also learn to respond to those who mock us during hard times with goodness instead of anger. When people laugh at you in your difficult seasons, do not repay them with the same. Show them kindness. In the end, they will see their own mistakes. As the Bible teaches in the book of Proverbs, a gentle answer turns away wrath. Kindness has more power than revenge. It can change hearts and open doors to greater blessings. Faith, hard work, and forgiveness are powerful tools. Jean's journey shows us that no matter how poor or broken you feel today, tomorrow can be different if you trust in God and keep moving forward. Your story can become a light for others. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. Tell us what you learned and what you'd like to see next. Your support means a lot. Thank you, and may God bless you for being part of this journey.